Hello world, I'm Johnyliltoe, and I'm with...
Nobody.
What? They can see you on camera.
That's too bad.
You're obviously here. I'm with Alex.
It's an illusion.
I'm with Illusion, with Alex. Anyway, we are playing Dear Esther. Esther? Esther?
Esther.
Esther.
It's like my old school friend who everybody hated.
Why'd everyone hate Esther?
She was stupid. Okay, wanna start?
Yeah, you've got the controls.
Let's skip to the last level.
Neither of us have any idea what this is about, except for probably Esther.
Dear Esther, the morning after I was washed ashore, salt in my ears, sand in my mouth, and the waves always at my ankles, I felt as though everything had conspired to this one last shipwreck. I remembered nothing but water, stones in my belly and my shoes, threatening to drag me under to where only the most listless of creatures swim.
Are you in control?
Ooh,
Oh.
yeah. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
This is a very pretty game.
Can I swim?
Oh, and here's...
I think I can swim. Okay.
Very spooky.
Can we actually swim?
I think so. You drown?
Maybe not.
Who is such a bad swimmer that they just like walk into deep water and...
Can we jump?
Can you sprint?
I don't know.
Shit.
Can I like stay on top of the water?
No, you're not Jesus.
I can.
What?
It is working. I am Jesus.
Okay, so like before you were just pointing downwards?
I was just not moving it.
Oh, I see.
No, we can't sprint yet anyways.
Okay.
I don't want to go in there yet. I don't want to go in there at all.
It's occurred to me we probably should have checked to make sure this actually records without delay. Oh well, whatever. Hopefully it turns out okay.
Do you think there's damage?
I'm getting the impression... Nope. I'm getting the impression it's death or nothing. Is that blood?
No. I think we should probably go in there. Don't want to?
Yes.
Wait, what? It's like
Whoa.
swimming.
What are you...
I'm
It's
just-
making me sick.
It's probably like in with PT, you can like zoom in instead of interacting. Maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know, I mean, what else would the purpose be?
See the scary thing?
Whoa!
Oh. Auto flashlight. Handy.
That's terrible. The flashlight makes it much more scary.
Even in this small little room where the outside is right there.
Like, I don't know if we can like interact with anything.
Question. I would imagine there's some interaction, like, otherwise this isn't so much a game as much
I
as
just like do not want to go in there.
Yet the bathroom is fine. Really? That's what... Really?
Hey, it could have been that we have to go potty. If there's a monster, you playing. Because I'm not running away.
So if there's a monster, we're dead.
Yeah, I'll just stand there and then you can replay this whole thing. It's like maps?
I think those are letters.
No, maps. It's clearly a map.
The one on the right's clearly a letter.
It's a map. But we can't take it anyway. Unless I'm like dumb.
Well...
Well, I don't know if there's like a interaction control key, but they should tell us that, right?
Eventually, probably, maybe. I would think you just click.
That's a car.
What's a car?
There was a car sound. Clearly a car sound.
Somehow I doubt that there's cars driving around.
Yeah, that's why it was scary.
Oh, I see.
Is that like a chemical form?
Yes, actually, I think it is. Carbon, carbon, hydrogen, 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 hydrogen.
Oxygen.
Oxygen, hydrogen? So that's C2H6O1? H6. Some kind of acid, I'm pretty sure.
So you think those are chemicals?
I think that's paint.
That's glow in the dark shit, but... Was there a door before?
Yes. Can you open it?
I feel like I can take this.
I feel like you can't.
It's making a sound,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't interact with it.
I do not believe this is the place we're looking for.
What do you mean?
I mean, there doesn't seem to be anything in here.
Yeah. That was creepy.
Yep.
I just like already know that I don't like this game. Up or down?
High road.
It's weird that I don't know. I like this thing, but it's weird. It's doing it like in a weird way.
Like the zoom out makes me feel sick.
I bet with you like in 5 minutes we're gonna have her snoring.
No problem.
Well,
What's her stage name?
Pax.
Okay.
So I don't think we can be past here. Okay, I'm just not gonna think anymore. We clearly couldn't go past there.
Well, I mean, a real person could reasonably...
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
So he's a ghost?
No, he's sort of immortal.
Oh
Except
no.
for he can die of ooh.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing here.
There is.
Don't make us walk all the way back.
It's surprising that we can't like run. Can we crouch? Yeah. I don't want to go in there. There's no flashlight in here.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's the exit right there.
It's like in a collapse. And then we're gonna fall down and there's gonna be a white light. And...
Or you just can't.
oh my god, I thought that was a monster for a second.
Oh,
The stupid twig from there.
the
So,
I guess that's his cave? Beyond the way?
but I can't go past.
Nope. Doesn't seem so. Now, if someone was suddenly staring at you from that cave, that'd be right.
From what?
If someone like suddenly popped their head out from that cave.
Are you sure this is a horror game? Do I have to be scared?
You don't have to be scared.
So why was there a chemical formula on the wall? Like, do they expect us to know chemical formulas?
Probably not. Oh shit.
There's no fall damage in this game, remember?
You can drown, but you can't fall. It's...
Oh, I didn't take damage when I was drowning. That's just a rock, right?
Yes.
Well, I think we might have to go to that light that was there. Is there.
Oh, it's shiny beacon.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm just wondering if we missed anything on the way over here.
Oh, I see.
If we could run, I'd just like run back real quick.
What's that? Trap? Monster trap?
Not a human trap.
Lobster trap. And
A rope and something. I feel like we should be able to pick stuff up. What's that?
well, we might be able to at some point. That or this is just like an interactive storybook.
Would that be terrible? Because then I can't change anything about the story. Like if it says you die, you die. It's kind of good. But if it makes it run...
Those islands in the distance, I'm sure, are nothing more than relics of another time, sleeping giants, some Namulist gods laid down for a final dreaming. I watch the sand from my lips and grip my wrist ever more tightly. My shaking arms will not support my fading diaries.
I read diarrhea for a second.
So did I.
Okay, do we stay down or do we go up? Let's go up first. Because it's going back. And because this one looks kind of weird.
Go with whichever way it looks like it won't lead to a monster.
Well, could be that this is just the intro.
That would make sense. I like this music.
I don't. Because it's like too peaceful for this game. Oh, we're on the other side now.
Yeah.
So I was right, we're going towards that thing. So what's
Reading Johnyliltoe by the weak afternoon sunlight. He landed on the south side of the island, followed the path to the bay and climbed the mount. He did not find the caves, and he did not chart the north side. I think this is why his understanding of the island is flawed, incomplete. He stood on the mount and only wondered momentarily how to descend, but then he didn't have my reasons.
Do you follow?
It seems a bit disjointed. Like...
So what's going on?
So what I've gathered is that there is some kind of dude that went into a cave and became like sort of immortal.
And he died 116 years later.
Yeah, of a fever.
That's immortality, all right.
Yeah.
Probably go up there.
But yeah, he was worshipped as a god, I guess, because they left even gifts and stuff.
I just want to see him as a god.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boat, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Oh,
So we're sick.
yeah. We're sick and here to die. Well, that sounds like a premise of a horror game if I ever heard one. Ooh, Stonehenge.
What?
Stonehenge.
Where?
There.
Oh. Let's not go there.
Something tells me that that is a key point to this story.
Okay, I don't want to go this way. This is a little bit like Kola, just that there's no snow.
I quote directly, a motley lot with little to recommend them. I have now spent 3 days in their company. That is, I fear, enough for any man not born amongst them. Despite their tedious inclination to quote scripture, they seem to me the most godforsaken of all the inhabitants of the Outer Isles. Indeed, in this case, the very gravity of that term, forsaken by God, seems to find its very apex.
It appears to me that Donnelly, too, found those who wander this shoreline to be adrift from any chance of redemption. Did he include himself in that, I wonder?
I hear you, bro.
I didn't listen.
Have you checked out from the story now?
Yeah, for now. Oh, there's a shipwreck.
Where?
Back there.
Like, where that orange light is?
No, there.
I see. Oh, there it is.
There's a cave, I think.
Yep. Oh, that's the cave that we saw from the little place up there.
Dear Esther, I met Paul.
Hi, Paul.
I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Do you want to go check out that shipwreck before we go to this guy, okay?
If you wish.
Stay on top of this. What?
That drowning sound is uncomfortable.
I think drowning's more uncomfortable.
Oh, yes.
If we're gonna be eaten by a crocodile or something, I'll laugh.
A crocodile?
It's too shallow for sharks. And obviously... Wait. What? I don't... What the fuck? I'm not doing that. Like... I am not.
That's creepy.
Come back.
Whoa! Okay. Sorry.
Okay, then.
but I wanna go see the shipwreck. I don't wanna. Can we like go to Stonehenge?
Anything but the cave.
I just don't like.
I find myself increasingly unable to find that point where the hermit ends and Paul and I begin.
What?
I don't
We
know.
are woven into a sodden blanket, stuffed into the bottom of a boat to stop the leak and hold back the ocean. My neck aches from staring up at the aerial. It mirrors the dull throb in my gut where I am sure I've begun to form another stone.
Goldstone?
In my dreams, it forms into a perfect representation of Lot's wife, head over her shoulder, staring along the motorway at the approaching traffic in a vacuum of fatalistic calm.
I can't understand the word this guy's saying.
I think he might be making, like, biblical references. And he's talking about Lot's wife.
Come on.
Do you really need this?
I'm not opening the flashlight.
I know, it's just the fact that it automatically turned on. It's like, really?
I think you don't need it, but they want. Okay, this is a tree.
Like, that seems to be the case. Or a neuron. Actually, that is definitely
Hey,
a neuron.
here. It's double C thingy again.
Some kind of acid, I'm pretty sure.
What other thing
What's
we're
the
gonna
other
have?
thing? What's the thing in this?
I didn't miss it, I just didn't look at it.
Penis.
It's one weird penis.
It's like the testicles are all blown up, but
That's why I wanted to look at it.
no, I didn't.
There's something you have to tell me.
Nope. That's the truth.
It looks like cracks. I'm not going back the same way, am
I don't think.
I?
Oh,
Okay, we'll just.
are you? I think you might have just made a circle.
I think I
Is there-
did. But there was something shining here. Oh, it was that can.
Yeah. Did we miss something?
I don't think so. I mean,
This is just like a scientific, like that's definitely a neuron.
and this is the same thing we had before.
Yeah.
This is the penis. This is another tree, and those are cracks. There's another can.
That
Without,
seems to
can without a bottom.
Yep.
So we're like, there's like crack in a tree on a penis with acid from a tree.
You're wrong.
No, crack on a tree from a penis with acid from a tree. I can remember that.
So, okay. If you need to remember that, I'll just leave that as is, not distract you. Because I sure said I remember.
I wonder what those like little lines are for everybody who died.
Yeah.
I was looking for them when he said like the thing about it, but I don't. So did he like die in that ship or something? Are we dead?
I don't think we're dead. I think we're dying.
But if he was in the sinking ship, then we should be dead.
True, there aren't any other trains, ships or whatever. We would have had to get here somehow. Unless someone dropped us off.
I hate that wire fence. It just makes me like feel trapped.
Kinda hard.
He still maintains he wasn't drunk, but tired. I can't make the judgment or the distinction anymore. I was drunk when I landed here, and tired too. I walked up the cliff path in near darkness and camped in the bay where the trawler lies beached. It was only at dawn that I saw the bothy and decided to make my temporary lodgings there. I was expecting just the area and a transmitter stashed in the weatherproof box somewhere on the mount. It had an air of uneasy permanence to it. Like all the other buildings here, erosion seems to have evaded it completely.
Wait, so we arrived at an island, found a dead body, and was like, yeah, this is a good place to set up camp.
Found that body? I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, a new thing. DNA? Some kind of chemical thing.
I don't know what this game has with cooking. Is that a Bible?
Yes.
Which cooking?
They've already mentioned the religious fanatics.
I didn't hear that. Left or nowhere. Did there always have to be like religious fanatics in every single horror game except Amnesia?
I haven't played that many horror games with religious fanatics.
Religious people are usually enough. Like in Outlast. Remember? The priest dude?
Yeah. I recall it.
There's like a perfect spot for like Native American trap people things.
Yes, those trap people things.
I haven't watched those movies in so long.
Like, did you just like pass out?
I didn't fall that much.
I know.
I just would like wake up screaming and running away, and I'm like, no!
Dear Esther,
Or not.
I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times.
I'm fine.
But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services, but although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Driving, pulling ashore.
What's an is an M5 a gun?
An M5? I'm not sure. I'm starting to think that he's just like speaking somewhat with gibberish.
Not even she's interested. The music is so... Why was there a cut?
I don't know.
Like, I don't have any more abilities,
Nope.
so I can't jump.
Obviously a white man.
Hey, white men. Because we sound
jump?
like one? Okay, what's that? I just want to pick something up, you know? So we're at the shipwreck now?
I think so.
But it said come back before.
Or I think this is a different shipwreck.
There's lots of shipwrecks.
Yeah, makes sense. Feels safe in here.
No, it doesn't. Oh, it does want me to go there.
You know what? I think this is a good place to end part 1.
No, we're not making parts.
Well, yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Yeah, the guy keeps talking. That's progress.
No, it's not.
Totally is.
No, it's not. We can just like cut it off. We don't have to make more stupid intros.
But that's how this works.
No, it's not.
I'm like cutting up video and just like
How long have we been playing anyway?
what?
Did you keep time?
No, probably like 20 or 30 minutes. Which means it's about time to start anew.
Press the button then. I'm not pressing it.
Okay, that ends part 1. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.